I woke up this morning with new wisdom on my mind. I know who I am. There's no need to hide. I got something to say. I'm thinking that it's time. Why? Cause I'm a young intellect. I'm a young intellect. I'm a young intellect. I'm a young intellect. Pay me my respect.
You are now tuned in to the Young Intellect podcast, an open space where experiences and opinions are welcomed, hosted by Andreas, Sam, and Mafwa.
Hello and welcome, Young Intellects. This is your co-host, Mafwa, welcoming you to our open space to teach, learn, laugh, and love.
And I am your co-host, Sam, here to encourage you to explore different ways to view the world at large.
And I'm your co-host, Andreas Renee, bringing you loads of realness and motivation into your everyday lives and minds.
Woo! This is a really exciting episode for us. We have a really special guest. Sam, did you want to introduce him?
Yes, so we have Steve, better known as Nikesmiles AKA Captain Hook on OnlyFans.
Yeah. Hey, how's it going?
Good. How are you? How's your day going so far?
My day's been really great.
That's
good. That's good.
We're here today to talk about your OnlyFans page, because you do have an OnlyFans, and OnlyFans is a platform that has become very popular, especially during this pandemic. Maybe because people have more time on their hands. So OnlyFans, if people don't know, is a platform that allows creators to post, well, any content they want, but it's very popular for explicit content. And fans can pay for videos or a monthly subscription to whoever they want. And our guest today, Steve, is no stranger to OnlyFans platform, and he's also a jack of all trades, as we mentioned before. So we wanted to welcome you. Would you like to talk a little bit about yourself?
Okay. So once again, my name's Steve. A lot of people call me Nikesmiles, but as of this year, I have went by another name, which is Captain Hook. It's pretty self-explanatory, I would say. But a young lady gave me the idea to name myself that based off the fact that Megan Thee Stallion, she has a song called Captain Hook. And it's kind of something that it's like a double entendre. So it's not only the strength that she talks about in her song, but then also the hook, and the penis, that's what they say.
So, we figured.
Yeah. I was wondering. Yeah, I thought you got it from Captain Hook too. I was
right.
Like, maybe someone gave it to you, or the Megan Thee Stallion song, and it's both. So.
Right.
Yeah, and it's a really good name to go by, actually.
It's a very catchy name.
It is.
Yeah.
So what exactly do you do on your OnlyFans page?
Well, so far I have posted, when you first sign up for my OnlyFans, off top you get a dick pic. It's something that I'm not ashamed about. I feel like what I have realized is this year has been the year of confidence for me. Just in January, I weighed 194 pounds, and now I'm at 168. I've been working out religiously, just going in. And I feel like me having the OnlyFans would only boost my confidence. It would only boost me wanting to work out even more. It would only boost the desire to post more. So that's where my influence of OnlyFans came in. On top of the fact that I seen someone, I can't remember the guy's name, but I seen a guy on Twitter. He posted his how much he got paid for being on OnlyFans, and it was like $500,000, and I was just like,
Whoa.
what? Yeah, like
Whoa.
it made me be like, I need to be doing what he doing, because
Right.
I need to do it too.
Same. Let's all make OnlyFans page, but congratulations on the weight loss and the self-confidence.
Right. That's amazing.
Being confident makes you more attractive to some women. They can sense that. So that's good.
So like, do you post any other content on your OnlyFans page except from like off the bat you get a dick pic? What else is there?
So there's videos of me working out. There's pictures of me in the bathroom. I have had requests that go on in DMs. It's both sexes. Now, I am a straight man, but in the same breath, I am very confident in my sexuality. So me handling situations where I have conversations with guys, I'm not a bit embarrassed or ashamed or against having conversations with other guys. I just tend to carry myself in a certain way where I let them know, like, hey, if I am going to do anything, just know, like, this is coming from a straight man. I'm not interested in anything outside of this, like, just giving you a heads up. And most times, I have yet to have a bad experience with that. Most times they be like, oh, okay, well, I really appreciate how you carry yourself, how you speak to me, like. Then I have women come in and send me messages, and it's the same thing. I basically just carry myself as a businessman, not necessarily saying like I'm not myself. I am myself throughout the whole process. It's just more so like, if you're going to have me do something, just know that I'm going to do it in a business-like way. I'm not going to do it in I'm just doing this for free, or just, like, I'm doing it so it could be understood. Like, if I'm on this platform, I am here to give you the desires that you asked for, but in the same breath, you have to tip me certain things like that. So
yeah,
Wow,
you want to
that's
make money.
good.
Yeah, make that money.
Yes,
For real.
I like that.
Yeah, not judging you.
The hustle. I like that. So you
Yeah.
would say you have a pretty good following, right?
Yes, I definitely feel like I do, even though I'm just starting out. But in the same breath, even with this podcast, it's going to influence me to post even more stuff. I've been having some stuff I've been thinking about posting. I just haven't posted it yet because I don't know. It's something that I feel like, should I do this? Should I not? But
Right.
I think I'm gonna be posting something maybe between today and tomorrow. On
Okay, so
the
you just getting your
extra
foot, you just
explicit
getting your foot
side.
wet yet. You haven't really dived in yet.
Yes, for sure.
Okay, so yeah, you should
Yeah.
definitely go into it, get you your 500K like that other guy.
Right.
And I'm definitely gonna give y'all a shout out when that does happen, for sure.
That would be really.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
So, would you consider well, you already did answer that. Like, so you want to go deeper into it?
Yeah, for sure. So the thing is, I feel like I am a very sexual person, but in the same breath, I just haven't let the world know yet. You know what I'm saying? Even with me having my OnlyFans, it's in my bio on Instagram, Twitter. But at the same time, I more so have been promoting it on my close friends. But in the same breath, I don't hide it. I don't really care about how anyone feels about it because, one, it's my body. Though some of the things that I brought into my thought process was a lot of people get judged, mostly women get judged for things that they post, things that they do online. And I feel like I'm an equal opportunity person. So I feel like, shit, I'm gonna be the person who is gonna break the ice. You know what I'm saying? My family, they haven't said anything to me about it. My grandmother follows me on Instagram. My mom follows me on Instagram. They ain't said nothing to me about it. But in the same breath, if they did, they know, like, I pretty much take care of myself. So it is what it is. I don't care, like, even though I have love and respect for all my family and my friends, but in the same breath, I have nothing to be ashamed about. I work hard every single day to work out, and I feel proud of who I am. And I also have an understanding that I'll never get this day back, so I'm going to take advantage of it and I'm going to showcase it to its fullest, so that's just me.
That's true. You only live once.
Great. Be you.
Gotta do what you gotta do sometimes.
Yeah, I like that. Be yourself, and like other people, if they really like you or love you, they'll accept you for who you are.
And there's nothing wrong with OnlyFans. Like, you just naked. I mean, everyone has the pipes.
But some people, they get okay, say for instance, so Since I started my OnlyFans, I have dated a couple people, and they kind of go out their way to be like, "Oh, I just stumbled upon your page and noticed that you got an OnlyFans," and I'd be like, "Man, you know that I got one because you clearly been on my page multiple times before today, you know." So, but in the same breath, like I said, I tell them the same thing. I have nothing to hide. A lot of times it's more so them saying, "Oh, well, do you want to put me on there or this or that?" And I pretty much say, like, that's a decision that you can make. Right now, I'm not dating anyone, but during the process of me actually starting it, I have dated a couple people, and that's kind of what has been the response is just wondering if I'm gonna put them on there, and even then, if I ever was to, it definitely would be approved by them too as well. I'm not one of them type of people who just post somebody's stuff and them not know. So yeah.
Has anyone like shied away from you a little bit because they know you have like an OnlyFans?
Nah.
It seems like people support it.
No, a lot of times the only issue that they have is because they don't want to share. It's not necessarily because, oh, you're showcasing what you have or anything like that. It's not that at all. Like, I haven't got that experience or feeling at all. It's more so like, oh man, I don't want to be here, and people got their phones out and they looking at you online, and I'm just like, I don't care. Like, it's not. I feel like I don't have nothing to hide. Like, for a long time, I was thinking to myself, yeah, but at the same time, and that's the thing. I'll say, okay, that is great that you said that. So with guys, a lot of guys, they are kind of like insecure about their size, or they're insecure about something. Most times, they may not tell you, but in the same breath, they don't know. Like, cause guys come in all shapes and sizes, you know? So, but what I realize is with my partners, I have learned, like, I'm at a decent size. I'm not necessarily saying like I'm like 12 inches or 15 inches or anything like that. But in the same breath, I have learned that every time that I've encountered a woman, for the most part, they have said, "You're big." And I'm like, okay. But at the same time, I'm like fighting in my head thinking like, well, I've seen videos where dudes say way bigger than me. But in the same breath, I'm like, I keep getting the same thing. So that's what made me be like, Steve, be proud of who you are. You know, like, even if you were small, which I'm not, but in the same breath, even if you were, be proud of it. Because I talked to girls who said, like, there's guys who are small, but still pleasure them and still please them. And that's really where my mind is. Like, I have come to the terms that I could please a woman. I feel like I don't have nothing to worry about that.
Oh, he
and
confident.
Yeah.
No, it's a good thing. It's a good thing because, like, some guys think just because they're big, like, that's all it is, and it's really not. Like, yeah. It's just
first and foremost, a lot of times it's the foreplay beforehand, which the cheat code, guys, is kiss the neck.
All right.
You know, like, maybe kiss the ear. You know, some girls, they really like the ear. Those are the two spots that I've learned that really work. Some girls don't like to have their nipples sucked on, but then some girls like to have their nipples sucked on. Some girls even want to be bit. You know, so like,
Bit where?
Depends on how kinky you are.
Yeah. So, and that's the thing. I learned to, you know, like, go based off reactions. Don't be afraid to talk about it. Don't be afraid to ask. You know, like, some guys, they just want to be like the macho man, but in the same breath, you know, the juices flow when you know doing it right. So
nah,
exactly.
It's true. Because, like, people just, like, for me, what I've experienced with guys is that they just go in, like, they just want to perform, but they don't want to, like, learn the female. And it's like, if you want it to be good, you have to learn the female, like, that is in front of you. Yeah. So it's a good thing you said that.
Yeah, because everyone is different. Like, not every woman is gonna like what the next woman likes. So you have to actually know what they like, get to know what they like. But a lot of guys don't really want to. They just want to be like, okay, bang, bang, we done.
I'm not
I
like
met
that though.
someone who actually he likes knowing how you feel and stuff. He had this little podcast and he was saying how I want to learn all her body moves. I want to know which one makes this twitch and which one makes this. And I was like, whoa, like you're
That's
trying to
how I
go
go.
deep into a soul.
I would say I am a giver more so than a receiver. So that's most definitely me. I'm the same way. I'm the type of person, like, not only have I asked questions and gone off experience, but I also have researched. I've looked online, like, okay, this is how I'm supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? Even watch videos. They have free videos on YouTube where you can find out, okay, this is what you're supposed to do to the G-spot. You're supposed to basically give the come here motion, you know, like those things that I have researched and learned, like, which I feel like most guys, they're willing to do, but at the same time, they feel like they got it, or they feel like they already know. You know what I'm saying? I have friends that have come to me and be like, Steve, how do you be more romantic, or how do you be this and how you be that? And it always boils down to and comes back to ask questions. That's it. That's what I've learned.
Yeah, I like the fact that you do research. I've
Yeah.
never heard a man
Right.
actually do research.
Right. That's actually pretty interesting and cool.
You gonna turn into the love doctor soon enough.
Right?
I got you if y'all need me, man.
Let me make a note. I'm playing.
Right.
No, I'm serious. Like, if y'all need me, you call me anytime. I'm here.
Alright.
Okay.
All right. So have you been getting any like interesting requests?
Mostly the main request is maybe like a jack off video. I've only did one so far, but in the same breath, I don't mind doing certain things. Now, I can honestly say that I don't have the most creative thought process when it comes to my posts. So if you would like to see certain things, feel free. No, you can even send me a message on Instagram. It don't necessarily even have to be OnlyFans, and just be like, hey, man, I heard your podcast, and I feel like make sure you do this, you know, like, which I take into account of everything. You know, I've learned that you can learn from everything, good and bad. So if you have something that you suggest, feel free, you know. I feel like even with me doing this podcast, like I said, it gives me a boost even more to want to post different things. No, so my future plans, I do plan on doing like some new style photo shoots for myself, maybe me in the bed, you know, and that's the reason why I'm working out so hard to get my body exactly how I want it. So like my pictures will pop even more. And or if you know anybody who needs photo shoots for their OnlyFans, feel free to send them my way.
You may end up like becoming like an IG model too if you're gonna post those on Instagram.
I feel, hey, I'm with it all. You know, like what I've learned with 2020 is, man, attack each day like it's your last. So
Right.
that's my plan.
Okay. How many subscribers do you have?
Well, I have 10 subscribers. I have 3 posts up right now, and I plan on posting more between today and tomorrow.
Okay.
That's good to hear.
So do you plan on like getting more subscribers by like announcing it on your Instagram page and your Twitter page, like taking a picture that's not too explicit but letting people know, because you do have loads of followers.
Okay, well, yeah, that's the thing. So that's why I said this podcast has given me even more confidence to do that. I've had it in the link in my bio for about a month. I have posted to my close friends, basically asking for suggestions. So I do plan on going even more harder publicly within the next few days. I just more so just been gathering different ideas and concepts to so when I drop, I'm gonna drop hard. No, I'm not just gonna come in soft with it. I plan on like posting a lot more stuff.
So are you subscribed to anyone's OnlyFans?
I've been subscribed to a good number of people. I have a number of friends that have started their OnlyFans. One of my friends is Cuban Delight. She's kind of known around the Florida, Georgia area. She's very outspoken, so some people like her, some people don't. I personally feel like she's one of the people who I think about when I think about confidence, because she's one of the first people I've seen like literally like be like, I don't care what nobody thinks. And people are always have an opinion when it comes to her. So like, not even knowing her, they just come up with an opinion, you know, like, and at the end of the day, I personally feel like as long as you're not bothering nobody, not putting harm to nobody, and you living your life, you should be happy, you know, so.
That's true. Shout out to Cuban Delight.
Woo.
Yeah. Then I have another friend. Her name is Jasmine Edwards. She's out of Fort Worth, Florida, which is kind of like by Destin. Right now, she has a trial going on. Her subscription at $6. I feel like she's the best bang for your buck. Sure, she's very beautiful, very nice. When you talk to her, she's very open. She communicates and talks back. I've yet to have a bad experience just having conversation with her. She's like one of my favorite people on OnlyFans. There's a guy, Jimmy Smacks. Jimmy Smacks, he has pretty much went viral for having sex standing up. It landed on World Star, and I had already knew of him because I went down to Miami, went to a strip club. Somehow, some way, one of the strippers that I became friends with, somehow, I think they had a post together where it was like they posted a picture or something together. So I had already seen him before, but then when he landed on World Star, like he really blew up. He got 73,000 likes on his OnlyFans. He posts all the time, so he done blew up, you know.
Oh, shout out to
That's
him.
really cool.
Yeah, Jimmy Smacks.
Jimmy Smacks. Jimmy Smacks. Hey.
Who would you like to see on OnlyFans?
When you say that, do you mean like as in like one of my friends or like
Anybody?
It can be a friend, celebrity.
Yeah, you can list the people if you want.
Let me see.
Well, Sam, Waffle, who would you like to see?
Quavo, hey, yeah.
No, he got a girlfriend.
Well, it's couples that are on OnlyFans, so don't be surprised with that.
I'll see Sweet on OnlyFans too.
Yeah, she's pretty.
Rihanna, there we go. If Riri made an OnlyFans, she probably won't, but
You would subscribe?
She be getting banked for real.
Who would you like to see? Yeah.
I wonder if the baby.
I was about to say him. And do you think like maturity with sexuality comes with age?
No, I wouldn't necessarily say with age, because I've learned that people can be 50 years old and still be immature. So I think it more so comes with experiences and having the desire to want to learn what to do from your experiences. Some people, they keep doing the same thing from it, but I personally feel like that most times it's not gonna happen. So like, it has to have, you have to have a want to change, or you have to have a want for something to be different for it to change, you know?
That's a quote right there.
Honestly, I feel like confidence plays a part in it too. We're like being mature in your sexuality.
So how long do you see yourself doing this OnlyFans, having an OnlyFans for?
I would say probably, I'm not going to put a time on it. I would say as long as I look good, as long as I feel good, then I'm going to keep going. You know, I don't see an end for it. unless something else comes that's even better, you know. I'm not necessarily looking to be like a porn star or anything like that, but in the same breath, I'm open to whatever it comes that is positive and will push me forward, push my confidence forward. You know, that's what I'm for. And to answer your question about who I would love to see on OnlyFans, I feel like Janae Aiko, however you say her name, Aiko.
Oh, yes.
You know, because I feel like, and she don't have to do like the crazy stuff, but she can have like photo shoots where, you know, she can show a little boob or something, you know.
That's true.
But how much money do you make?
So far, I have made about $250. It has been something that I've had low expectations going in. So the fact that I even made it's a lot for me.
Hey,
And
congratulations.
that's just straight subscriptions. I would say it's probably about $150 to $200 just with requests too as well. So probably about $500.
Oh, wow.
That's
Okay.
good.
That's good. Okay.
That's not bad, actually.
Congrats.
I'm thinking about making one myself.
Side hustles. Continuing the other question, are there any people you know personally who you would like to see on OnlyFans?
I would say my best friend Ricky Rich. His on Instagram is Ricky Rich 1. So it's RICKIRICH1.
Okay.
And he does photography as well. I feel like for the type of models that he shoot, I feel like if he had an OnlyFans, it would only boost his clientele. It would only boost his notoriety, those type of things. So.
What kind of models does he shoot?
So he shoots all kinds. He does family portraits. He does kids, but then he also has a high clientele of strippers and things like that. So.
Oh yeah, I've seen him. I think I follow him.
We've been friends since 3rd grade. So
I wanted to ask, do you have any advice for listeners that might want to start an OnlyFans page?
just make sure it's what you want to do, because the second that you do it, people gonna be like, oh, you got this. But at the same time, like, understand, like, if you go in with strength and go in understanding like you're no different from nobody else, like, and that even if somebody judges you, that's not a deciding factor, because at the end of the day, you are, if you have confidence in yourself, nobody can bring you down. You know, like, that's how I look at it. My advice when it comes to starting is make sure you have all the platforms, like, say, for instance, Instagram and Twitter. That way you can have it boosted really fast, because if you don't have social media outside of OnlyFans, I'm not saying it's not possible, but to get the word out is going to take even more of an effort. So definitely that. If you have friends that are in support, see if they will support you by reposting, not necessarily like something explicit, but repost like, hey, follow my friend on OnlyFans, like, because it helps a lot. Word of mouth goes by fast, and like I said, if you go in with confidence, people not gonna care. They're gonna judge.
So, how do you prepare for your live stream?
Mentally,
I haven't
physically?
did live yet, so let's like, how do I go about doing a live with me being a man? Because with women, y'all have certain things that y'all can do, like y'all can like play with yourself. I can play with myself, but at the same time, it's gonna get boring real fast, because it's like I know how to like please myself, so I can pleasure myself and be done in 2 minutes, and like, okay, what am I gonna do after that? You know, like,
That makes sense.
I'm still trying to put that together, you know.
Maybe you should have like a little routine, you know, do a little
Versus
dance.
women, y'all have the boobs. A dance?
Yeah. Or like a
I got a little
magic,
twist up.
like a strip tease
Right.
or
Make it a show.
Yeah, Magic might.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna write that one down.
Hey. And post it on your page before you go your live stream. We might check it out.
Okay. All right.
Use some props. You see, I'm giving you advice. So.
Right.
Okay, but so what kind of props should I use?
A grapefruit. Use a grapefruit.
Oh. Oh.
Okay.
When I forgot what movie it was that came out, but the grapefruit became really popular.
Oh, the girls trip.
You can use
And
other stuff.
see, that's the thing. I'm not a person who have seen a lot of movies, so you can suggest movies to me as well. Feel free.
Or even
Well,
like
if you want to know how to use that technique, that movie is the one.
What? They had it in the movie for real?
Yeah.
You can search
Wow.
up YouTube too.
Yeah, Tiffany Haddish got you.
Yeah,
Wow.
you can.
And when like Black Pepper 2 comes out, get a Black Panther mask.
Yeah,
Just
Nah,
pretend to
come
be
on, we
Black
can't do
Panther.
Black Panther, man.
Nah.
Come on.
No.
You can do a theme.
I can't do
Spider-Man.
Black Panther.
You can do a theme. Just do like
Spider-Man.
Halloween. Do a theme.
Yeah.
Oh, not
Halloween.
Spider-Man.
Valentine's Day. Bring us some Cupid arrows. I'm giving you ideas.
Valentine's Day is perfect.
I'm writing it down.
Yeah,
Chocolate.
yeah,
Don't forget New Year's and Christmas.
yeah. Like
And you gotta do Thanksgiving. Put some gravy on your body.
What? Gravy?
Yes, gravy.
Yes.
I was
Oh,
gonna
man.
say chocolate, but I guess
Oh, chocolate is good too.
Thanksgiving, you have to do gravy.
yeah, you got to make the people want you. Like make them wanna give the money to you.
Okay. I'm definitely gonna do that. I think chocolate is gonna be my next one. I gotta get me a Spider-Man mask.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna think about the gravy. I don't know. I can't say yeah with the gravy.
Yeah, you should ask women. Like if you stuck on what to do, you can ask some women what would they like to see.
Oh yeah, like IG has the
Right.
polls. Like be like, what you want?
So okay, here we go. Prime example with this. My followers, they just watch. They don't respond. That's the issue. That's one of the issues that I run into.
Oh dang. Well, you gotta ask them to
It's like-
engage.
Maybe like search up like how to get your followers to be more engaged on OnlyFans.
I'm
You could be
definitely
like,
gonna get
what
the
do y'all want to
grapefruit.
see today?
You're gonna get the grapefruit.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna get the grapefruit.
So like earlier you spoke about being like a giver and a pleaser. So like what's your favorite thing to do to a woman? Like women have like the favorite things they like, but what's your favorite thing to do to a woman?
Man, so I feel like the special move is the fact that we're gonna say vagina. Eating the vagina is, I feel like, a special move. I feel like I can only say that I have had great experiences with it because of the fact that once I learned, like, oh, I have a Sharpie right here. Prime example, the little piece of the Sharpie that goes into your shirt. I can see that as being the clitoris. It's the same thing. Once I learned, okay, attack, but then also tease, give like tease where you kiss the thighs and like you kiss the hips, the belly button. It's fun for me. Like it's not just like
He enjoys this.
yeah, like it's fun. I feel like it's something that like I get the most out of reactions. That's pretty much the reason why I started doing photography is because of the fact that I would take someone's picture and when I saw their face, it's always seemed like they were surprised with how nice the picture came out. And it's the same thing for me when it comes to sex. The fact that like, okay, I'm gonna give y'all a little secret, little cheat code that I do.
Listening.
The last main relationship I was in, what I told her was that I had a small penis. So when it was time for it to go down and she saw the difference, I ain't gonna say she saw how big it was, but when she saw the difference, she like, it was like Christmas, like Christmas morning. Like I could tell that she was laughing inside because of the fact that I told her it was small. And the fact that she even still continued to talk to me even after I told her that made me feel good too as well, because, you know, sometimes people will run away from you if they even have a thought that you can't please them, you know. So
That's true. That is true.
Yeah.
when I meet someone, I kind of like tell them like, hey, I'm sorry, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to please you like that. Knowing in my head that I'm pretty sure I could hold my own, you know. So
Okay, so you setting the bar low, so when you actually do it, the expectation is very high. Okay, I see.
Right. You trying to shock girls.
yeah. And that's the
Oh,
thing. When me and the person I dated actually engaged, it was like I could tell it was like the best way I can describe it is, even though I'm talking about a kid, but like dropping the kid off to a playground. It was like she was at a playground. She did one position, and then switched, did another position, then switched, and did another position. On top of the fact that she had drank a little, so she really like was into it. Like she just like she went crazy. Like
That's what happens when you play females like that. You
mhm.
be having us feel like we ain't finna get the best night of our lives, and then we see our grand prize, and it's like, ooh.
yeah, she when I say it's a lasting memory for sure. Like she like I said, she probably did about 5 or 6 different positions. Like sure, like
Oh.
Okay, speaking of positions, what is your favorite?
mm.
Oh.
You got a lot, I guess.
It's hard.
Well, he is
It
Captain
depends
Hook.
on so it depends on the physique of the person, because if a person is on the thicker side, then most likely I'm going to enjoy not only from the back but also on the edge of the bed where I can hold you up. A lot of times people like, well, the people who I have engaged with, they feel like they finna fall off, and with me, or fall off the bed, but with me working out, I have been able to hold my own and hold you up. And it's something that like, it's crazy. You know, like I could tell the orgasms come a lot easier in that, because I don't get tired in those moments. So that's one of my favorites. And also the corner of the bed is another one of my favorites too as well.
The corner.
Mm.
Yeah,
Corner
because
of-
it's like I can get in even more versus like having on the side. On the corner, it's like
That's true.
my
It
legs
is.
can go a little bit deeper.
I see what you're saying.
Right. Oh, he's a pro.
Let me take notes.
Yeah,
All
writing
right.
everything down.
Yeah.
So you did say like how you did trick girls to make them think that okay, you had a small penis. So how can a girl trick a guy? Like if I was gonna do that, I'm not sure how I'll do that.
Drop some gem.
I wouldn't necessarily say you're a virgin. Just more so say like I really haven't did anything. Even though some girls really actually do be saying this, and like it doesn't change anything for me. But in the same breath, it would maybe make me take my time a little bit more with you. But in the same breath, I would say, just say you are inexperienced. I would say, if you're inviting a guy over to your house, girls do this all the time. They be like, "Oh, you're not getting none. You not getting, don't think you're getting any," like those type of things.
So, are you flexible, or have you been with someone that's flexible? And is there a difference?
I would say I'm flexible in the terms of my back. Now I feel, now y'all starting to get me to feel a little bit what's the word? The term? Embarrassed. I'm embarrassed right now, but not in
Don't
a bad
be.
way. But yeah, I feel like I have flexibility in my back in the terms of being able to there's no other way to say it, but to throw the dick, like where like say for instance, if I'm giving you something from the back, and I can lean back a little bit further, and do what I do.
Okay.
Get the job done.
Yeah.
What about like being with someone that's flexible? Is there a difference?
I've only been with somebody who I feel like was irregularly flexible, maybe like a few times, and that was when I was like maybe 18, just starting out. That was a great experience. I feel like if you flexible, pull them tricks out the bag, but if you are not, then don't hurt yourself trying to do something. It's
very true.
Basically, don't try this at home if you can't do it.
I would rather you know your strengths and stick to those versus doing something that you know you can't do. Now, if you also be open and be willing to learn now, and say for instance, even with me, my feelings don't get hurt too easily. So if I'm not doing it right, feel free to be like, hey, do this instead. Because for me, I'm trying to get you to the point of wherever you need to be. Now, I'm not trying to waste any time.
Okay.
I'm very patient, but I'm not. I want you to actually get to that point of climax. So
A true giver.
Do you have any questions for us?
what is a misconception that guys need to work on? What's something that they think like, okay, well, they just go right in thinking that they can do this, or should they do different? What's something that most guys or women, I'm not judgmental, should do different?
I would say get to know what the person likes for real. Don't like take what you've learned from a previous relationship and use it, but actually ask people what they would like and find someone that's compatible sexually with you. And yeah, don't degrade no one for what they like and what they don't like.
True. And bouncing off of Sam, you gotta know your partner's level, so to speak. So if they're like a beginner, you can't do some low 9 freaky stuff on them, and they're not ready. They get scared, or they feel like they can't handle you. So now they're intimidated. Like, now you want them to feel comfortable.
Yeah, most definitely. I've had some people talk junk to me though, so I had a point to prove at times.
Nah, if they're doing that, then you gotta do what you have to do.
Right.
And what's something for girls that you were saying? Because like we're always talking about guys, but girls probably do have stuff that they need to do more or do less of, or anything.
I would say it's kind of similar. Just asking, what do you like? Say for instance, for me, when I'm getting head, a lot of times people assume that if they just do like this twisty thing, that automatically it's going to make me explode and all this other stuff, which it feels pretty good, with saliva and spit. It does feel good. But in the same breath, there are certain hot spots for me that, like, say for instance, if you touch like the area between where my dick is and my belly button, like put your hand in that place of that area. I have like a vein at the top of my dick to where like if you touch that, that's gonna make me like feel everything so much more. It's that. Don't be afraid of the balls. Like I've dealt with people who like didn't even engage, and you can just touch them. You don't necessarily even have to kiss on them or suck on them. Like you can, it's great, but don't forget that they're there.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. Now, I don't care about what guys say when it comes to this, because some guys ain't gonna come out and tell it how it is and tell the truth. But a woman sucking on my nipples, I'm a fan of it. I'm not against it. I'm all for it. Like I don't shy away from it. Because I'm gonna come back with the same energy. I'm bringing it back. So like,
right.
I tell guys that all the time, and they're like, "No, it doesn't feel like anything." I'm like, "Yes, it does."
Some guys are really like, don't touch him. No, Don't even look at them. Like,
Oh yeah,
what?
and
I think it's a masculine thing.
I think that's another thing
Yeah.
for guys. Like, be more confident with your body and just like open about different things. Like, not everything is like an attack on your masculinity. It's really just for pleasure, like literally.
Right.
Relax.
Partially the reason why I'm even more open with my sexuality is because I met a lady. She's like a sex therapist. She's a guru. Her name's Jet Set Jasmine.
What's her
Setting
Insta?
Jasmine. Her Instagram is Jet Setting Jasmine.
Okay.
Jet Setting Jasmine.
Let me triple
Shout out to
check.
Jet
and be
Set
sure.
Jasmine.
Yeah, she came to Florida State, and basically she did like a sex expo. Yeah, her Instagram is Jet Setting Jasmine, so it's JetSettingJasmine.
Oh.
And
Okay.
she is someone who I met, and I actually got picked out of the crowd to get a sex toy. It was like a vibrator that you put inside a woman, and it had a little string to it. So like, say for instance, if I put it inside and then I put my penis inside, I can feel it. The woman can feel it, and it just opened my thought process. It opened my mind to a lot. She's somebody who I feel like, even if you follow her on Instagram and reach out to her and ask her some questions, I'm highly sure she'll answer your questions. She's a great resource when it comes to sex. I just feel like even if you're not interested in doing too much, I think you should definitely just check out her page and see what her page is about. You know, she has helped a lot of people.
Anyone you want to shout out?
Right.
Go ahead.
Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna give myself some credit and say that I feel like I'm the best kisser in the world.
Hey.
So y'all can check me out if y'all think that you can kiss better than me, or you want to see what that's talking about. Hit me up. If you ever need somebody to work out with, feel free to hit me up about that too as well. Give me some tattoo suggestions. I plan on getting some more tattoos before the end of this year.
I like the one on your chest.
Yeah, it's actually the Golden Gate Bridge. I was born in California, so yeah, it's something that I plan on. It's a project that I plan on finishing. So I'm gonna get California on my right arm, the word California, and then Florida on my left arm. So it's like a bridge going across.
Oh, that's
I like that.
Yeah. How many tattoos do you have so far?
Right now I have 3, but I plan on getting full sleeves on both my arms. Hopefully I can get that started by the end of this year, though.
Make sure you post the pictures on your Instagram so we can see.
Definitely.
Okay, I'll make sure I do that. I promise.
We really enjoyed talking to you. I hope you enjoyed talking to us too. But yeah, that was a good conversation. We learned a little bit more about OnlyFans and about you personally. So do you want to tell people what's your, where to follow you, or? Okay, so yeah, y'all can check me out on Instagram. Really on everything for the most part is Nikesmiles, Nikesmile, Z as in zebra. And I pretty much am pretty open to having conversations about any and everything. Just definitely, if we're gonna talk about sex, give me a heads up that you found me from where you found me from, because if it's just a random conversation, I'm kind of gonna be like, what is going on? But outside of that, yeah, feel free. And on OnlyFans, it's Nikesmiles as well. And if you have any suggestions, requests, comments, feel free to send me a message. Thank you for joining us today on the Young Intellect podcast. We hope you enjoy the show, and tell a friend about us, and make sure you take care of yourself and your mind.
Cause I'm a young intellect. I'm a young intellect. I'm I'm a young intellect. I'm a young intellect.